Good day and welcome to the Saturday wrap-up show. My name is Jesse Jackson Kauraitha and I will be your host for today. Of course, there has been a lot of stuff happening during this weekend so far. The weekend already started off on Friday with some league actions as well. That's the Premier League and all that. So it is planned to be a bumper edition of the wrap-up show. And now for the latest on the hit list. We start off with the Namibia Premier Football League, the NPFL. Indeed, there has been surprising results as far as the teams are concerned. These surprises already started off that's on Thursday with Bucks Buccaneers beating Tigers FC by a solid goal to nil. Today,Eeshole Chula Chula made sure that they beat mighty Gunners, the uniform forces, of course, the men in uniform, by 3 goals to 2, while Julinho Athletics were also good victors of that Unam FC in that regard. Julinho Athletics doing very well and having to progressed in many of the games. They have beaten Okahanja United 2-1, Bucks Buccaneers 2-1, Eeshole Chula Chula 1-0, KK Palace they drew there, and then once again beating Unam by a solid goal to nil. As you can see, their team there, a strong team of Sonny Nyambe, Johani Sansila, Joseph Nzameno, of course Kativa Ngongo, Jesse Nanyemba, Sandos Migueli, Yusuf Ngoma, Domingos Bartolo, Haynes Jungwe, and Muswewu. Of course, a very formidable 12-man side there. Well, our focus now is on the Bucks Buccaneers game, and we have the goal scorer who scored that 1 goal, of course, that made sure that the Bucks Buccaneers defeated Tigers.
I have Sipiwe Matlala, goal scorer of the winning goal. What a goal! Take us through the goal before we speak about the game.
Yeah,
it was in the box.
Yeah, for the goal to come, it was. We spoke about it in a changing room. You understand? So that as soon as we get the ball, we need to attack more so that we can get goal. You understand? So we try to go inside the box and do whatever the coach told us to do. So we got the direct play and then we utilized the goal.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you think you played, and how are you finding your time in Namibia playing for Bucks Buccaneers?
It's very good. It's very challenging. The league. It's not easy. I can say I'm slowly adapting. I'm enjoying. Yeah, Bucks is a good team, and I'm here to deliver.
The next game, what can we expect from you?
Next game we are expecting for the 3 points.
3 points.
Yeah, 3 points.
Congratulations and beautiful goal.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Some important victory there for Bucks Buccaneers. News that also came in is that KK Palace has beaten Life Fighters FC by 3 goals to 1 in that match. Of course, ongoing is African Stars that are battling that's 11 arrows, and by halftime they were being led in that one there. 11 arrows, the visitors, of course, in that one. African Stars tomorrow will battle Blue Waters that beat, of course, Commerce Nampol today. So it is indeed one of those matches that or time of the season where African Stars will have to pull up their socks. Now in women's football, Commerce Nampol FC has beaten Arrows Ladies by a solid goal to nil. We have an interview with the goal scorer.
Feels the scorer of the winning goal. How does it feel to score the winning goal of today's match?
It's a privilege. It is actually a teamwork. For that, we are grateful. We have been struggling to win all these past days, so a win is a win. It's a 1-0, but we're going to take it and we're going to the next one.
And also, the league is back now. You guys have been on a pause for a while. We won now the COSAFA because of that. So how does it feel now? How motivated are you to play for the national team, seeing as they won the COSAFA?
It's everybody's dream and wish to play for the national team, so we're going to push. I'm going to push and see whether the coaches are going to see my effort. Yeah.
Tomorrow you are playing against, I think, Unam.
Yes.
Tell us about that. What can we expect?
We're going to go back to the drawing board. They are still undefeated. So we are going to do with them.
Okay, Ailey, good luck. Congratulations for winning and good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Well, at the coast, there was a big one. That's the Rosing Marathon. Of course, the annual event that takes place each year, a very auspicious occasion, one might say. Now, Saimi Indiveteto, one of the Namibian police, was the first woman to cross the finish line in the 42.2-kilometer race at the 2026 Rosing National Marathon in Swakopmund, finishing approximately 2 hours and 37 minutes. It was her first marathon, her first Rosing National Marathon, and her first victory in the event. Clearly, very happy with her performance as a first-time competitor. Of course, she said that she was delighted to have won. There was also earlier reports indicating that Matthias Simon had broken the finish line of 42.2-kilometer race at the Rosing 2026 Marathon in Swakopmund. The time displayed on the finish banner showed approximately 2 hours and 3 seconds, which suggested a new record. However, officials have since confirmed that Simon's official race time is 2.13, meaning the existing marathon record remains unchanged. Simon was nevertheless the first runner to cross the finish line in the full marathon and received his gold medal during the prize-giving ceremony from Rosing Uranium Managing Director Johan Kutsie. He was also awarded a prize of 40,000 for his win, 40,000 in cash for his win in that regard. Of course, indeed, a spectacle there. The Rosing Uranium Marathon has come of age, proving to be a pillar of the marathons in the country. And now we just have to cross over to some tennis news. There, important stuff happened there. Jasper Kutsia claimed the junior tennis tournaments under 12 boys singles title with 6-2-6-0 victory over Nicholas Baez at Olympia Central Tennis Courts in Windhoek. Of course, also 8-year-old Van Vermaak reflects on winning the under 10 gold medal at the third junior tennis tournament held at the Sport Club Windhoek in Olympia today. Vermaak clinched or defeated top seed Poof Paulus 8-4 to clinch the title. Let's hear from the boys.
The under 10 title there, how do you feel?
Good.
Okay, how was your match with Pove? Tell us about that.
It was good. He was playing very good. And I can't wait until next tournament.
Okay. And then the overall tournament, how did you find it?
Good.
Okay. Just tell us, how did you train, coming into this tournament? I mean, to come and win the gold medal. That's huge.
Very hard. And it takes a lot of time and effort.
Okay. No, fun. Congratulations on the gold medal once again. Thanks so much for your time.
Pleasure.
You won the under 12 title there, beating your opponent, Nicholas Baez. How did you do today?
I feel very good. I think I played well, played some good shots. And yeah, I think it was a good match that I played.
Right. Okay, and then the overall tournament, how did you feel about it?
I felt good. I think I played good matches. This morning I played Marcel, the deal. I was a little bit down, but then I won and I played good. I also think.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, it's a great achievement. So who do you owe it to?
Johan Tron Tennis School, my coach Johan Tron. I just want to say thank you to him and for all the coaching lessons.
Right. Yes, but thanks so much for your time and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We are joined by the tournament director here at Volleyball for All. Mr. Kesselman, thank you for joining us. Just tell us what is happening here today.
Well, we also have to hear from the voice of Heiko Kesselman, FNB Insurance DTS Volleyball for All, of course, tournament, which is currently or was underway at the DTS Sports Club in Windhoek, an important event there. Let's hear from Kesselman.
We are joined by the tournament director here at Volleyball for All. Mr. Kesselman, thank you for joining us. Just tell us what is happening here today.
Yeah, we just started this 40-second DTS FNB Insurance Volleyball for All, and we have got, as always, full house with 192 6-a-side teams and 24 4-a-side teams, so 216 teams here at the DTS in Olympia. We have started at 8 o'clock and it will go until in the evening until at least 6 o'clock. So we will have around about 520 games on 20 courts. So it's a big event, about 4,000 people we expect.
Right. Okay, so what are you going to do differently this year compared to last year?
Well, actually, we did not do anything different because never change a winning team. And we are actually really up to our limits with the amount of teams, that's for sure, and also the amount of spectators. So there's actually just one difference that tonight at 8 o'clock, we're going to have a live band. So maybe that will attract some of the players to stay a little longer to party here.
Right. So, Mr. Kesselman, thanks a lot for your time and all the best of the day.
Thank you very much, Marriott.
Well, let's also hear from Johan Teron, of course, from the tennis department in terms of what transpired today.
Yeah, well, I used to play many years ago. I used to play a lot for Namibia. I played Africa Games, Davis Cup, and up till 2007 I was playing. And then after that, I became the coach for the Davis Cup team till about 2018. So yeah, I spent a lot of time on the court myself as a player. And then at 2000, I started the tennis school. And from there, we've been building players and just trying to get these players to play international events, play college tennis, which I send quite a number of players to America to play college tennis. And that's the aim at the moment for our players. You know, we have a lot of very good young players, and we're grooming them now to become college players like Connor van Skalkwyk, Cody van Skalkwyk, those players we sent to America. Sadie Jacobs, we sent, Tuki Jacobs, we sent, you know. So it's a lot of players we sent in the last 14 years. And that's the aim for us, you know, is to get these players to become international players and, you know, get world ranking points and see if we can't get a professional player on the circuit.
So just tell us, what do you say is the vision for the club?
Well, at the moment, what we, like I explained, you know, our plan is to get players in Namibia to start becoming more international players. So if you look at my son, you know, he's 14. He's played a lot of international events, winning international events outside Namibia. We had Marie van Skalkwyk now at the ITFs, you know, playing 2 double finals in the 2 events and the quarterfinals in singles. So the plan is to move players out of Namibia to play international events, you know, get those world ranking points going. And that also puts Namibia on the map, you know, because at the moment, you know, it's tough. You know, people don't know of Namibia, and you know, we want to change that. So that's the whole aim of the tennis school. We coach professionally and we coach competitively. You know, that's the thing. We don't just want to coach players just to play tennis. That we do as well, but our aim is to really create players that can compete internationally. Then I would also like to invite everybody to come join the tennis school. You know, we work from a 3-year-old age all the way through till 80 years old, you know. So I would like to invite everybody to come and join the tennis school. And even if you don't want to be competitive, we also have classes for those kind of players. So please come and contact me and join our tennis school. Then the other thing I want everybody to also just be aware of that Johan Tennis School just recently became part of the Global Initiative Program. And that's a program from Spain where we are part of this international program where we can send players overseas to different academies where they can go practice for free basically, and also just get more experience. Like my son Johan has been invited now to the Rafa Nadal Academy in May, where he can go practice there for 2 weeks and play a couple of tournaments as well. So, you know, we have a lot of things internationally happening for the tennis school, and I would like everybody, if you want to and you want to become more serious about tennis, come join us, and then we'll put you on the right path to follow the Global Initiative Program as well. Thank you.
Well, also, let's hear from that's Clifford Ngunovantu, who talks about his journey grooming players in the sport, guiding them from beginners stage and those who has never hit a ball. Let's hear from him.
Hi, my name is Clifford Ngunovantu. I'm a professional tennis coach at JTTS. Yes, I have been at BNC, but before I went to BNC, I was here at Johan Tennis School for 9 years. And from 9 years, then I just started going solo, whereby I actually were interacting, like grooming players, like doing development. on basis of like going to school, approach them and get players and start letting them into school leagues and all that. So, and that was actually the main goal of like grooming players and putting them into the national rankings so that they can be a part of the tennis program. And I have been with BNC for 2 years. And after 2 years, then I had a year contract, which was supposed to expire in the next following year. And the goal of the contract was to get much as possible players into the tennis program. So throughout that program, in the same year, I groomed 12 players, and in the next two, then I groomed the next 22 players. So in all together, it was around 35 to 37 players that I groomed out. All of them never played tennis before in their lives, and but the dedication and the ethic and the love, the energy that they provided, made it to a point whereby they are recognized now in the Namibian tennis world. So the majority of them are already ranked as a top eight, and top five, and top three, and number two and one. So basically, the love of the game actually paid off. Okay, so far, due to the growth of young athletes participating, is that actually output layout whereby it's all about the winning and losing. It's about the participation part, of which that they show their epic of interest into engaging into something where they see it will be difficult, but they started falling in love with it, and it makes it look easy as if they already knew it. So the whole goal in this is, for the couple of years, we have a heck of number of D lines whereby we have less tennis players. So what we want to do is we want to have more participations going than just to like have more players sitting and watching. So we want ones who are watching, they have to get in and play, and the ones who are sitting and watching have to be the next ones following up to go play. Yeah. All right. The only access whereby we can actually have players to achieve is when we actually have to start getting them involved, because they can be players that can actually uplift their performance, but with no motivation and more dedication and responsibilities, it will be a little bit difficult. So we want more participations, whether it's win or lose, of which we know the energy that they provide is going to be the one that's going to give us the drive to let them get where they are. And definitely, we know how to get them there. So we have no doubt on competing with them. I did face a few challenges, whereby on mostly whereby as a coach, when players need to level up on a certain page, they when difficulties are coming in between, players misunderstood the tactical and the constructive sides of level-wise coaching that you have to use. So we lose a little bit of players in between by leveling up, because most of the players think the same way that they are in coach when they were under 10 is going to be the same way that they will be worked with when they are under 12. So on the highest perspective, that is actually the one that we actually start doing now, which that I started encouraging coaches to start interacting with players so that they have to teach players to start making mistakes in order to withhold mistakes. Because the only way you can actually correct someone is when you have to see what you have to work on. Yeah. Our tennis in the current, the easiest thing to do for us to get the growth going is coaches need to stop competing, and they have to really compete with themselves. It's not about who you are coaching, it's about how many you have coached. It's like how many are engaging. Because what's the use of me competing with another coach if I'm not on the same standard, in terms of me putting my standards first and uplifting my coaching, of which that can also motivate him to actually start doing that. Because the easiest way whereby we can start getting numbers in is when we have to start working together. Because without holding hands, it won't be possible. Because firstly, tennis coaching is really rare in Namibia, and we have a handful of coaches. And through those handful of coaches, there are a number of coaches of which anyone in the country can point out and say, no, I want to get lessons from those persons. So remember, I was doing development program for 3 years on my own, and I just came to the biggest tennis school of the country. So it is actually telling you where the ethics and my work's ethics are actually laid down.
Well, now the volleyball for all is about places and faces, and today let's hear from some of those that were participating in this big competition.
Hi everyone, my name is Ray Shenje from Shibute and Associates Quantity Surveyors. We're here today as the Boondocks. This is our third year in a row playing. We haven't practiced, but we're here to win this. And trust me when I say that we're gonna win this.
Good morning. My name is Bonifacius Paulino. I'm here on behalf of Bank Vertic Marketing. The Volleyball for All tournament is an amazing tournament that we're taking part in. Bank Vertic have about 12 teams taking part, but for Bank Vertic Marketing Department, it's our first time, and we're here to have a good time, to enjoy and to compete, and to see who gets the trophy at the end of the day. Thank you.
Hi, good day. My name is Willie Yoon. I'm working for Akinam. We've got two teams here attending today with the volleyball. The vibes and everything is great here. Everybody working together. We're here for the friendship, making new networks. As you can see, we are Akinam networkers, so we're here to network with people. With some of our clientele is also here. So we're here. It's an awesome day. It's a sunny day. For those who are not here, please come visit, join the people, and enjoy the people. Thank you.
You know what time it is? It is Santam. We are here to serve boldly and change the game. We are here at DTS Volleyball. We do this every year, you know. The yellow machine is in the building. If you are not at DTS Volleyball, I don't know where you are, because Santam is here. You know how we do it? We change the game. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Felix, team captain for the MIRT volleyball team. We are here today to sort of build the team, team building, to exercise, to have fun, and to participate in this very noble cause. We are here to win, but we are also here to have fun. It's all about the vibes, and we'll see how far we can get. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Megan Faith Philander, and I'm a Bank Vertic supporter and an employee. We are here at the FNB Insurance DTS Volleyball. The vibes, amazing, immaculate in fact. And I love it here, and I'm definitely coming back next year.
Good day everyone. I'm from Nam Drive Academy. We are here today at the volleyball for all with the whole crew. On behalf of the crew, we are having a team building day today. That's why we are here. Yeah, we are not really here for winning. We are here to showcase, market ourselves, and just get known countrywide. As you can see here, we are in all branches, window, north, coast. So we are here to showcase and just enlighten our customers more about us. With us, you pass.
Well, it has been indeed a fun competition, as always, very social, and a lot of activities always taking place at the Volleyball for All competition. Now, before I close off, of course, this week, one of the things that we can highlight is the MTC in Namibia giving the Brave Gladiators for winning the COSAFA 300,000 Namibian dollars. I'll leave you with the voice of Team Akanjo and those that were at the event. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, it is goodbye.
Recognize the Vice President of the FA, Mr. Marcus Musk, also the acting, are you still acting? Acting SG. My boss praised the legend himself. I was told he used to be a goalkeeper back in the days. but I'm not sure whether that is true, Mr. Muya. The brave gladiators, you guys made us extremely proud. I can't remember the last time a nation flew up in such beautiful jubilation. So thank you very, very much for bringing this nation together. When the Honorable Minister stands in Parliament and says sports bring people together, this is what it does. So thank you very, very much. I've also invited Kirsty from FNB, and we often forget that when there is such a beautiful victory, it doesn't just happen overnight. It happens because a lot of other things have happened. So I've invited her, and I would like to call her up as the league sponsors, because remember, if there's no league, there's no national team. So let me give her a few minutes as league sponsors to say something. You never know, FNB might just up the price. So FNB, how can we help you?
Thank you very much for that. So I won't be upping sponsorship today, unfortunately, but I do want to say a huge congratulations on behalf of FNB Namibia. It's in our ethos to help. How can we help you is our tagline, and it's important to us to help. You know, helping is something that when we do, we encourage and we grow our country and our countrymen and women. And so it's an honor for us to be able to help, and we will continue to do so. But what I would like to do, while I'm not upping the sponsorship, is I'd like to call on more Namibian corporates to also help. You know, we were behind the Women's Soccer League before they won us this amazing trophy, which we're honored and we're so excited, and exactly as Tim said, it has brought us together as a nation. But it is important for us to get behind sporting codes before the trophies come, because that is what enables the trophies to come. So from FNB Namibia, a huge congratulations. You have definitely done us proud, and we will continue to support you, and we hope that other corporates will continue to support sporting codes too, so that we can also continue to have these moments where we come together and we feel this wonderful sense of national pride.
Thank you very much, FNB Namibia. What I also want to do is, I'm sharing my platform today. We also have, like I said, this has been a journey. We have two very formidable women that started this project at the NFA. The two Jackies, if they can quickly come up as well. They were also previous captains. Not only did they start the project, but they were also previous captains of the Brave Gladiators. So when the history books of women football are written, their names, the chapter must be the first one. So I'm going to give them a few minutes to say something as well.
Since I'm the older one, she needs to wait. Usually she's the taller one. Yeah. Honorable Minister, Deputy Minister, my AGS, Mr. Freddy, the CA, the Namibia Sports Commission, my Vice President, as well as Casey is here from our marketing department, FNB Namibia, our proud bank, the enablers of the talent that the head coach has selected, Coach Lucky, the important people, the players. It's unbelievable how most of these players have grown. I've tried to set up as many pictures as possible for people to relate to a Julia who was under 11 netball player. Julia, can you stand up? What is the school in front of? St. Barnabas Primary School, under 11 netball player. And then she came to watch the Girls and Girls League at the NFA Technical Center. And Natasha said that girl can run. She cannot leave this field, and she has never left that field. And today she's the champion. We have this tall player from Valgras. Can you please stand up? She's related to Miss Namibia, for your information. Lalas is one of the very few players that are still left from the previous senior group. Lalas, you can sit down. Very humble player. Played for Emma Haugenhout Primary School in the Girls and Girls League. Coach Evelyn Norris was a coach, and today a champion. Let's give her a hand of applause, please. I will not go too much in detail, but I really want to call upon, just to stand up, Helvi Eliakim.